Man, bottom line, Usyk is just simply great. Let's talk.
Push the weight in no flex. Flex the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Wow. Now look, Usyk is not good. He's great. By today's standards, he's great. This is one of those guys that when he hangs it up, I think you have to be retired from the sport for 2 years before they consider you for the Hall of Fame. First ballot. Do not argue with me. Alexander Usyk is a Hall of Fame fighter. Period. Point blank. You can nitpick all you want. You can nitpick with a lot of guys. But one of the things that you absolutely cannot debate is this man's place in the history books, especially by today's standards when there's a lot of fighters that simply aren't doing anything. I was rooting for Daniel Dubois. I felt he was rejuvenated. I felt his confidence was on an all-time high after the outstanding AJ win, after the Jarrell Miller win, and the what's the other guy? The Croatian guy. I'm sorry, his name escapes me right now because he's not doing anything either. Right? Dubois was on a bit of a win streak, and then he ran back into Alexander Usyk. Only took 5 rounds. I liked what I saw at first with Dubois. He was trying to establish a jab, but with the professional and with the high IQ that Alexander Usyk has, he just downloaded the data. When they put the camera on Lennox Lewis said everything correct. He said that Dubois needs to punch with Usyk. He needed to close the distance a little bit. Well, a whole lot. I would like to have seen him work the body, Dubois. But well scouted because he couldn't get close. He threw one body shot that, borderline, it was on the belt line, but whatever. But that was the only body shot he landed. Usyk has deceptive power, doesn't look like a power puncher, but obviously he has enough to keep you honest because no one's going in there to try and steamroll him. And he's also a very educated and precise puncher. And once he was able to catch Dubois in these exchanges and was hitting him with things that he didn't see, you saw the effect. 100%, you saw the effect. This was an outstanding performance by Alexander Usyk, man. But let me take a moment to tip my hat to Daniel Dubois. Because in the post-fight, I know look, it's a loss. It's a clean loss for now, but Usyk, to my knowledge, is not a dirty fighter. We ain't never had to worry about stuff like that from him. Again, you got to wait, a couple of weeks for a drug test or whatever. But right now, this is a dub, and he's just a clean guy. I'm not putting no coats on this guy, no capes on this guy, man. This guy, Alexander Usyk, is an all-time great. Now, he says he wants to go home and hang with his family, but he ain't ducking no smoke. Joseph Parker was in the ring. I'm looking at him right now. They mentioned Derek Chisora. That's always a fun fight. He beat him already. I think that may have been his first fight at heavyweight. I don't know. Got Parker. You got Chisora. They mentioned Anthony Joshua. He mentioned a third Fury fight. They did mention Adji Kabiel. He's the only person that didn't get a chance with him. I'd like to see that because Adji Kabiel is a giant killer and he's a body snatcher. And we know that gives Usyk problems, but the problem is he's going to have to close the distance. And as it stands right now, this guy is king of the world at the heavyweight division. That's just what it is. So you got to salute Usyk, man. To say you don't like Usyk is to not like boxing. Now, what did Dubois do wrong? Look, I'm no trainer. I've had, I haven't even had no amateur fights. I've sparred a bunch of rounds, but on the outside looking in, I can't even say he wasn't busy enough, because Usyk dictated the pace off the back foot, man. Daniel was trying. He was trying. And I was rooting for my brother. He was trying. Usyk just clearly had his number. He came to the ring. He was determined. He was confident. He was properly warmed up. But there was a stylistic mismatch. And, we always say styles make fights. I'm looking at the replays right now. Usyk was hitting him with check left hooks. I'm sorry, check right hooks, because he's a southpaw. Hit him with check right hooks, and the two punches that sealed Dubois' fate on the first knockdown. The first right hook he threw hit him behind the ear. Now, if you guys, if you watch the sport for a while, you've been in the ring, those punches behind the ear, that muscle there's something going on there. When that gets hit properly, you get dizzy. You might not be like, oh man, that hurt. Of course, Daniel was hurt, but when I say hurt in boxing, you can get hit upside your temple or that nerve back there behind the ear. And y'all ever tried to walk when you're dizzy? It just don't work out for you. He hit him on the right side. On the left side first, and then hit him again on the right side. That's why he fell and went to a knee. I was like, oh boy, he's dizzy. Right? The last knockdown, he just snapped his head back, and that was it, man. Even if he got up and beat the count, it was over with. But shout out to Daniel, because you know what? He'll be back. This is nothing. And I know a lot of you clowns, I don't expect this from the British audience, the UK fanatics. I'm not gonna expect them to say, "Oh, he's done. Lock it up. He's done. He's." Well, y'all don't say lock it up. He's done. They ain't gonna say that, because they support their fighters. You notice leading up to this fight, to my knowledge, it didn't get nasty. It got competitive, but I don't know of any UK fans going back and forth, or Ukraine fans. No. There was no, to my knowledge. If there is, let me know in the chat. If there was like death threats and silly stuff like that. No. That seems to be an American thing, or a black American versus everybody else. But I don't want to go there. Y'all say this is a gentleman's sport, right? Well, this was an organic outcome. I have no problem with it. I rooted for Daniel Dubois. He lost. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. As far as who he fought. Alexander Usyk is one of those guys, man. He's one of those guys. And like I said, 2 years. Once he hangs it up in 2 years, put him in the Hall of Fame. I have no problem, bro. I have no problem. He outboxed Daniel Dubois, bro. Sharp punching, proper counters, head movement on the inside. He had Daniel Dubois reaching all night long, man. And he was hitting him off the back foot, and the damn things was hurting, man. I'm just telling you what I saw. You understand? He hurt Daniel Dubois where he was in the corner, man, on the back foot. Do you understand that? How many fighters at the heavyweight division can do that? Tell me. I'm like, man, Daniel got to close the distance on this guy and bully him. No, sir, because, damn. He's picking him off while he was walking forward. And this is something that I never talked about. I'm going to say it now. What is Alexander Usyk's reach? Because he can also fight off the back foot and keep you at bay. Daniel could not close the damn distance. I'm watching it like, oh, man. And every time he thought he was closing the distance, he paid for it. Alexander Usyk's IQ is ridiculous. So as of today, in this realm of boxing, this era of boxing, he is one of the smartest boxers in the ring today. He's one of them. He's one of them. This is a great, he's great, man. By today's standards, he's great. He's great. Now, I'm going to tell you what I like to see next, because right now he could retire and I wouldn't have a problem. But I'm going to tell you something. With respect to Derek Chisora, we saw it already. With respect to Joseph Parker, I'm really don't want to see it, although, Joseph Parker, he deserves it. I want to see that Adjikabiel fight because he hasn't done it yet. The Parker, okay, that to me that could wait, but Adjikabiel is another guy on a tear. That's a great fight right there. This is why I love boxing. The better man won. And again, man, salute to Daniel Dubois. Young brother, you're 27 years old. You did the best you can. You still got more to learn, and that's fine. But I don't want no wise asses coming to my comment section talking about Daniel's done. Y'all said that before. He's 27. He'll let us know when he's done. But look at who he lost to. He lost to one of the greats. Salute to both fighters. They're safe. They're in their locker rooms right now. Daniel, you'll be fine. Just look at who you lost to, and it's all right, man. Because everybody else they threw you in the ring with that they thought was gonna make you quit didn't do it, and that's fine. The man still got a lot of gas in that tank. It's up to him whether he wants to hang it up or not. It's up to him. I'm not going to say he's done. That's for him to say. So salute to Dynamite Daniel Dubois, young man. Stand on it. You cool. And salute to Alexander Usyk, man. This guy's great, man. I've been impressed. But this man, this was good, man. This was good. Salute to them, man, and salute to Usyk, man. You got to tip your hat. If you don't tip your hat to Alexander Usyk, you're just a damn hater. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Bronx on deck.